Alright. Hi everyone. Greetings. This Halloween Eve, I would love to bring you guys the story, the legend of Sleepy Horseshoe. And it begins in 1908. That story unfolds on a rainy, dark day. It was a Halloween, actually. It was also a Friday. Back then, the Ohio State University played their football games on Friday nights. I don't know if you guys knew that. They also didn't wear pads. This was like prehistoric days of football. And mighty Michigan was in town playing at the Horseshoe. And this was back in the day when Michigan actually had a football team where they could beat Division II schools. And this was end of the year. There was no bowl games. This was all on the line. Michigan or Ohio State would be crowned the champion. And Ohio State had this big, awesome player named Zeus Brutus. And he was an extraordinary player. And what happened was, basically, to make a long story a little bit longer, it came down to the very end. The last play of the game, Michigan is about to score to win, and Zeus Brutus makes the game-saving tackle, but in the process, he loses his head. No. So, a tragic story, a bittersweet victory for Ohio State. But what you guys may not know is that years after that, on Halloween, to commemorate this event, this victory, students would carve the head of Zeus Brutus into their pumpkins, just to remember him. And they put candles in them to light them so that everyone would remember Zeus Brutus and his heroic play. But over time, what happened is that pumpkins, are round. And so the face of Zeus Brutus became more and more round, and more kind of ovular, if you will. And over time, last names are what gets put on the jersey. They kind of forgot his first name, Zeus, and it became just Brutus. Brutus, that's who they remember. And so you see, years later, when Ohio State was looking for a mascot to compete with Sparty and these other cool mascots, they thought, who better than this urban legend, our hero from long ago, Brutus, to have. And so that's how the head of Brutus became a nut, because it was round. And the Buckeye is kind of shaped like that. It just all brings the story perfectly together in a very sensible, logical way. So you see how Brutus now, we just wanted to carve his face into our pumpkin to remember Zeus from long ago, to commemorate this awesome, special day, and to reflect upon Brutus, our favorite Buckeye mascot.